You just have to keep creating, and you can't let the algorithm dictate your artwork too much. Of course, you can bear it in mind when you're creating the video of the artwork. You just have to be true to yourself when you are making the art. My name is Alex, I'm from London. I'm an artist now based in Amsterdam, and I mostly create political art, and I want to challenge people online with what they see in their feeds.
You do algorithm check videos. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
The algorithm check videos are basically a series of videos where I post two near identical videos at the same time. And the only difference will be that part of one of the videos will be censored. And that's usually the forehead tattoo or face tattoos of one of the political figures that I'm painting. And the whole idea behind this process was to really see which video would be pushed by which social platform. And these paintings initially started off as a comment on Donald Trump's deportation policies of just shipping people off to El Salvador prisons without any due process. Simply by looking at the tattoos on someone's knuckles and judging them to be a gang member. I wanted to take that idea and see what would happen if we take people in positions of power and label them with undesirable words that perhaps brand them as a certain thing. And so initially it started off as a comment on the deportation policies, but it is massively expanded into a general comment on the way that things are right now, and also as a comment on your feed's censorship. Some of these paintings have been viewed millions of times. They've got hundreds of thousands of comments in some cases. But what's really stood out to me is how most of those comments agree. And so what I'm not worried about is not necessarily censorship, it's that we censor ourselves. We build our own echo chambers and surround ourselves only with things that we agree with. One thing I've definitely noticed in all of the comments on the video is that people are very happy when they see the uncensored version. It really makes them feel that they are not being controlled in what they see. Conversely, if people see the censored versions in their feed, they are often not very happy and they feel that it's being controlled.
And what's one thing starting artists should know about algorithms before they start relying on social media for visibility?
One key thing to remember is that it is all about the first 3 seconds of the video. 3 seconds is all you have to grab the viewer's attention. And that doesn't mean that you have to do it in a very clickbaity way, but just give the viewer some value. Are you showing off a particular print? Do you want people to visit your website? Are you trying to sell stickers? Pick one idea and make sure that that is what the video is about. You just have to keep creating, and you can't let the algorithm dictate your artwork too much. Of course, you can bear it in mind when you're creating the video of the artwork. You just have to be true to yourself when you are making the art. And the art of then creating the video is then a separate conversation. The one big piece of advice that I would give to new artists on social media is just post the content and learn from it. And every single time you post, you'll improve and you're going to be your authentic self. There are always going to be platforms that you can find the right community for your artwork. Reddit is a great place to go. They have special forums for these kinds of artworks. But the internet is a massive place, and there will be people out there that are looking for your artwork.
What has the transition been like for you in regards to showing your work online versus offline?
Definitely interesting. I'd spent, all of this time showing my work online. So it was definitely nerve-wracking the first time I went to Kunstmarkt Noord. The response was amazing, not just from visitors to the show, but also other artists who were super supportive of my work, gave me loads of ideas, helped me out with new techniques and equipment and materials, and it opened up a whole new world for me. And so I'm super grateful for Kunstmarkt Noord for giving me that opportunity and for me to help me realize that this can be so much more and I can keep going with it. It's given me a lot of confidence as an artist in my ability.
What are you working on right now?
So what I'm currently working on is this painting of Donald Trump. You're going to have to stay tuned and wait to find out exactly what his tattoo is going to say, but I'm very excited to show this one off. How about this for one take?
That's fine.